Right, welcome back to this very long day on Old Ridge. This is hopefully the last part. Well, it will be the last part. I shan't be doing more for today. But as you can see, we're now into the afternoon, and we've now got the grass to collect. This is, let's say, the last bit. I'm going to collect the grass from this field and feed the sheep with. This meadow. This is the one near the sheep. And I've decided I will be putting most of the rest of it into the bunker at the milk parlour. Mainly because I know that bunker works. I haven't used farm wool for some time. I haven't really inspected it. As I think I told you, the two near this feed storage place need to be overhauled completely. They need to be re-skimmed with concrete. They begin to leak badly, and I don't really want to get done for putting stuff into the ground from those. I may even take them out completely. I haven't decided yet, and use that as extra park space, extra storage space for other things. I just had a quick check round, and the stuff around the BG8 is a long way from being ready, and we've got our first load. So I'm going to feed the sheep first. The rest of this I will most probably put down to store, and then the stuff from all the other fields will then go to find the right way out. I'm doing it again. I will, before I get onto the story properly and get into the character properly, I will just say I haven't been too well the last few days. You may have noticed my voice wasn't at its best. I wasn't the best for the something for the weekend, and I haven't actually made any videos since that one. I missed the multiplayer, which I regret, but my voice was coming and going a bit. I'm just hoping it's going to keep going for this. And, help if I could drive. Not certainly much of this we're going to want. Let's have a look. Find the key for it. Animals, sheep. Oh, I think we'll get at least 2 load in here, and I think there's going to be plenty of grass here actually, so we may do quite well. Yes, we'll get full load in there, but we'll get a part load and we'll just knock that out. I'll keep this other PGA going, PBA. So my voice is not brilliant. If I start to cough, I will apologise now. But we have managed to muck everything out. We've fed everything, watered everything, done quite a bit off screen to get this done. I think I'm going to have a little bit of a cough and fit. Sorry about that. I'm afraid this is going to happen a bit. I'll just come down here. I'm going to do what I can in the next about 40 minutes. I should think I'm going to run this one too. We should, next time we're back, see Kylie back again. Her test should be done. She's getting close to it. I haven't heard how she or BP is doing at the moment. The last I heard, she was quite happy. BP still hadn't arrived yet, but he's only doing the last couple of days. Haven't already got a American truck license. And this is really just to check he's safe on British roads. And since I was last with you, of course not too much has happened. I haven't heard any more about sightings of the Crawford Browns, but I fear they are back and they are not going to be happy. Paul's finished and he's no messing about in the yard. He's cut most of the meadows. We now have a 1 year right to mow. Hopefully we can, before we make the meadows in very good condition, when we're done, we will get a long-term right to use them. This is what we're aiming for. I think this is going to be an episode of just running backwards and forwards. I could actually think about it. Just put this, got the heap, placeable heap model on it. I might just heap the grass up there and collect it all later. Let's see how things go anyway. Should really put the brake on. That's how we're doing now. I think this one will fill it. That doesn't look like I actually put water in them. Looks like I've done water and everything else except for these. Never mind. Got to let the brake off. I'm still not 100% with it. I'll just refill this in. We'll take a quick run down to the feed store. I will be. Next time we will be slurrying all the meadows. I haven't got enough slurry to do it. BGA is still a long way from being ready. I could do so. I think I said I'm going to get rid of this now. I don't need it anymore. Still using a little Steyr. Because I happen to like this little tractor. It will do almost anything I ask of it. Except ploughing. I don't think I... Oh dear. Sorry about that again. Just hit in there and just finish this run off. Right, that'll do. Just get this thing trucking on to I think I just stole this one of those decisions and this cough is not getting any better. I don't like being ill at the best of times, but man flu always gets me. I call it man flu. It was basically a cold. I think my past life of smoking between 20 and 40 a day is catching up with me. I haven't smoked now for over 3 years, but doesn't seem to get any better. Now, through the winter, we will be doing the work on the new park. I'll warn you now, you will have to suspend all your disbelief when that's done, because all the trees are going to be fully grown. As I don't want to put pines in there. I want to put British trees in there where possible, oaks and such like. As you can see, we've got a lot to do here. I may well leave that top one to finish off screen because it's a long one. I shall just go round to, I think I've got one near the cattle. I shall start over there I think next to start filling that bunker up. I need the bunker full because the silage is going to be a bit marginal this year. I should have come in on the other one. Just swing around here. I'm only going to put one load in. I don't think I'm going to need more than that, especially with the sheep full now. Yeah, next time, as I say, we're down to slurry. I'm going to actually slurry the council meadows first, mainly so that they can't say, if I run at slurry, they can't say, well, you should have done those, why haven't you? Especially if my nemesis Crawford Browns are back. I don't want them having a go at me about it. Now let's find out where the nearest meadows we've done. Oh, we've done the one at the back of the cattle, so we'll make our way around to the cattle next. And remember, I've got to go this way because we can't get over that humpback bridge. And we've got a little, oh, I think that's the auto save coming, that stutter. The problem is this does make it a long way round and to go anywhere. I wasn't going to actually gather the grass on the council meadows. I was just going to cut it and leave it. No, it's a waste of good material. May not be much, but let's make use of it. And really, all this grass has got to be gathered today because it will just go off and we leave it overnight. Don't really want that. Over here should be behind here. Should be the meadow, which I know BP has the rights to the meadow near his. I don't. I had a choice when I bought out the meadows, and I decided to take the one near the beef and pig facility. I might have been wrong there, but it seemed to make sense at the time. Not going to be the most efficient gathering of grass ever. And if I go silent, it's not just me concentrating for once, it's me trying to press a cough. Collect these little bits down the side. So I don't think it's going to be much. We can see this is a lot less productive than the stuff we got off our own meadow. But it's still It's still grass, it could go, and you see the conditions of the meadow are awful. I shall slurry it. I shall most probably put some extra NPK in as well. I might just put N in actually. Don't want so much PK for grass, so I might just put some N in here to bring the nitrogen levels way up again. But at least there's no problems having to lime this at the moment. And in other news, we are expecting rain here at this end of the valley. So we may be alright for rain. And you can see, looking at it, it looks terrible where it's been cut. It really is sparse. Don't you think I'm going to get a full load off this meadow? Pick all the little bits up, or most of them. So Charles is still over with the ladyship. I haven't heard much lately about Cuthbert, what he's been getting up to. It's been quiet down around his farm since his father gave him an ultimatum. He's got to start making some money to pay him off. But he is beginning to listen now, which is makes a change. Instead of being, well, I know it all type, he's actually asking now. He actually came into the pub the other night. Don't see him in there very often. He's more in the hotel. Alright, I think we're not going to get much more here. I think that will do us. Take this little bit out here on the way out. So, go and dump this in. Let's test my reversing skills yet again. Tell you what's that back before I start to offload. I think we can do. Slowly forward. Don't show much on the first load, that wasn't even a load. I think the next one, we're going to do another one of the council ones. We'll be whipping off towards OEB, there's one behind there. See how many times I can get lost. Don't think there'll be much on this next one either. And I think we'll start somewhere on. There is a couple more of the council ones, but I think there's so little on these that it may not be worthwhile. I think it's this one. No, I think this one. Check the map where that is. Right, next one up. I think. There we go, one of the magical mystery tours. Yeah, it's this one. I think it's only going to be half a load here, but I think we've got another. I think I'll whip across to 18 from this end. So there won't be much on this. This is a very odd shaped metal anyway. I've got to be a bit careful when I slurry this one. I think I may not slurry this. I might just show some NPK on this. It's a bit close to the water course to actually slurry. I've been looking at the rig that BP has bought, this injector, and I may have to investigate that if we can afford it. We'll see what money we get, because the BGA is going to be the make or break for us. I love to buy that big field up the top end just to put down to corn for silage, but that would mean buying a proper silage house. I'm not doing it on my silly little Mex 5 again. Not some that size. I don't mind doing a smaller one, but this year, because I've got no maize going in at all, oh, this is actually doing a bit better than the other, than the comb header. Now don't go and drive into the river. Just pick up some of the odd scraps down there. Pick those up on the way back round, see what we missed down there. So this is an odd shape. It was a beggar to try and rake up. I didn't have the pool doing this. I think we're gonna have to come back on this one. Yes, this is doing quite well. Throws all my metal to the wrong side for the bunker at the comb at the milk parlour. Yeah, we'll come back and we'll finish this one off. Do if I can find it again, of course. I think it's on set of dementia with me. I just cannot remember a thing anymore. This way, it's easy to get out going this way. I think we're about half full on the slurry tank. We have got some slurry stock sheep we can take out, and some down by the beef facility. Those ones we haven't touched. I left those because they're close enough to be able to use on meadows near them. You can hardly see where we've been in here with that first load. bit more. That's it. Need to wash down the equipment too, but I don't think it's going to get done today. It's only 2:30 and I think we've got another 3 or 4 hours of work on here just picking this lot up. We might as well heat this up a bit. Here it comes. That will do. Take the rest of this in, we'll whip across to some 18 to pick up the rest. Several fields we could take 13 as another possibility, but I would like to take that really big field, but I don't think we're going to afford it this year. Hopefully if we can water, and as I said, the indications I've got, we're going to be allowed limited watering this year, which will make a world of difference. Hello, what have I done in here? Oh, I'm just going to stop here and have a little walk out. Oh, just to make it harder for me, I guess. I finally got round to putting a cover over the milk delivery point. A bit agricultural, but so I've now got to rethink my way into there. I swear they do it just to annoy me. That went up quickly. I delivered milk this morning and it wasn't there. That could cause me all kinds of hassle. Get some of these bits on the way down. Can we get this bit? Yes. That's going to do the forage wagon some good. Last few bits here. I think we'll go over and do 18 next. That's another quite small one. That's one of ours. Need to make note of what needs doing on which. I think some of them need some lime on. Some seem to be eating lime like there's no tomorrow. I think there's gonna be this one here will be worthwhile cutting again. I think it's not too certain about the one at the back that goes. I'll see what it gives next time. I will have to cut it, but whether I actually hold on to the grass and use it will be another matter. That may not be worthwhile collecting. But the other thing is, if we get the rights to the meadows, we may be able to turn one of our meadows back into a field again. Won't that be fun? Right, the equipment we're going for next year, there's not going to be a lot. I don't think we're going to make enough on our BGA to get a forage harvester. I wish I could speak. And a big field, be one or the other. If we can afford a big field, I might probably get that and shove that down as a cash crop for next year, or even just put it down as alfalfa and see if I can borrow the major's forage harvester. I keep having these ideas what I want. And my mind keeps changing. Might just pop in well, I went across to 18 so I'll go straight across up here. Don't think I've got any other menace this way. Not work or dump this into the at the moment. The trouble is that everything is going to be so far away from this bunker. But all the alfalfa looks fine. It begins to look like a good farm again. I'm going to keep that in until harvest. Right, down to 18. Start down here. Oh, this was a bit high, so this could do some slurry. I'm hoping to get 2 loads out of this one. Last time I only just made enough material into that bunker to blanket it. This time I want to try and do a bit better. So some down here. One a bit lower, I would say. It should come back and get a little bit out of here. And so we will actually go up when we clear this and do another bit out of 21, which is doing rather nicely for us. Let's see what we've got when we've done this. Yeah, it's a bit alkaline, this doesn't help it. A lot of moisture in the ground. Round the houses. There's some weeds growing in the side there, but I haven't sprayed any of the fields. And I've gone past again. Right. Whip into the pub, have a quick pint. I really should concentrate. Too busy looking at the fields. The Kylie Memorial bus stop had just gone past. I think I'll do one more load and call it an episode, and I'll finish the rest of this up off screen. I don't think you want to see too much more of me just driving about, coughing and spluttering. I'll get this. One thing I do need is a light cultivator, rather than power harrow I use most of the time, just to take the weeds out a bit before I sow. Although I have got a direct drill seeder, which I can now use on everything, because all the seed we're putting in is organic seed. Costs a bit more, but it saves a lot of messing about. And we'll keep the other little seeder. Push it out to the edges a bit. And there we go. Again, barking again. Right, that's that one done. Having that bridge out is a pain. Glad when they say they have it ready for the spring. I hope so, because I don't want to be running these long ways around all the time. I'm just going to whip across, actually cross the top of 11, just to check how much slurry I have got in there. And also how much muck we've got, so I'm going to put the F1 menu up. I've still got all the stuff to bring over from the codes yet. There's 81,000 in there, it's not too bad. Or maybe this one. 12,000, 30%. 123,000 then. It's going to be touch and go where we're going to have enough. Because as you know, slurry does not last long. I'll soon have to fill this thing up with juice too. One more load and I think we have to fill up. Yes, I can feel my voice going, so I will finish 18, or get another load and then call it a day. Coming the back way this time. It's a field up there, 19 I'm after. It's big. very big. And I think we get a lot of maize on there, and I will single crop that. Not the best way of farming, but as I only want that for silage, I could use it as well, dual crop, just a dual crop rotation. Maize followed by beet. I think beet up there will give me a lot of cash. It's close enough to the farm, not to be too far out of the way. I shall most probably need a second beet trailer if I do that. The little red lights come on. We are almost out of juice, 29 litres. Might drop into the farm on the way back to refill. Especially as my utility trailer, which can carry some fuel, has got wheat in for the chickens. It's not the prettiest way of doing this, but it's working. Another reason for using this tractor rather than one of the bigger ones, it's a bit more fuel efficient. And none of the others like using it, it's too small for them. I keep telling them sizes and everything, but they won't listen. Oh my, if we go around and collect all the bits, actually careful over there. Take that bit. It's going to be close. I don't think we can do that. I'll just lift that for a moment. No, there's nothing else down here, so oh, here's there is a bit down here. Corner area, another little bit. Okay, so I'll go back, tip this off. I've got enough juice to go back, tip this off, and we'll do that one behind the beef facility. I can fill up the juice down there. It's going to be close enough to a load, not going to be worthwhile going up to 21 to fill this right up. Well, it's not too bad, almost too load. I know we started with some, but well, we're cutting this meadow about a bit. Oh, missed some there. Never mind. I think that's the jolly old lot. So there's one little bit just up here. Yeah, that's it. Right, cleared that one. 28 litres of fuel. See if we can get our way back this time. Go straight across this time. Let's do this right. Oh, you've got 40 minutes now, just on the clock, so tip this off and call it in, and we'll take a screenshot of me with the bunkers. So I want to see too how much we've got. Looks like we've got some bad weed in 11 there. And the muck there is steaming nicely. That's got to go, but there's no great hurry to do that. We'll just put the F1 menu this time. Oh no, we'll take it down once I'm back in there. It's in the way. Whoops. You'd think I'd be getting better at this, but now put it back up again. Go forward and see what we've got. Oh, 22%, so we're slowly getting there. Some poor sod, I reckon that'll be me. We'll have to compact this. Right, we're gonna hop out now, get a screenshot. See which side looks best. Don't really want those old tyres in there. Ah, this one probably looks the best bet. We've got the hills in the background. I don't remember which it is. That one. And I will say thank you very much for watching. I'll have another quick cough. Thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please leave a like. If you like what you saw and not a subscriber, please consider subscribing. And as I always say, it's me saying cheerio for now. Cheerio.